Hello and welcome to episode 38 of Soundbites with Dr. Bing. Today I'm going to talk about a few health foods that are not so healthy for you. And this is where you learn about marketing, the difference between marketing and fact. Okay, so first thing, gluten-free. Now gluten-free, just because something says it's gluten-free doesn't mean it's not junk food. Gluten-free is the new fat-free, essentially. In the old days when fat was bad, everything was low fat, no fat, 0% fat, 100% fat free. But didn't mean that it was good because sugar, for example, is 100% fat free. Yet it is perhaps the most fat causing substance that you can actually take in. So gluten free is very, very popular. But in 2013, a large amount of Americans are actually trying to reduce the amount of gluten in their diet. So food manufacturers obviously look at this and decided to jump on the bandwagon and produce all kinds of stuff. The problem is when they actually do this, then what do you get? You get highly refined carbohydrates, sugars, various chemicals. And if you are going to eliminate gluten, you need to choose foods that are naturally gluten-free, like plants and animals, like fruits and vegetables, not processed gluten-free food. Junk food that has the gluten-free label is still junk. Yeah? Trail mixes. Trail mixes is another one where you think, oh gosh, nuts would be healthy. Well, the problem is that a lot of different trail mixes are now being fancy. You know, they have dried fruit, they have nuts, they have peanuts, they have some chocolate, they have some grains. The problem is that these are actually very energy-dense snacks. Dry fruit, lots of sugar, loaded with fat, and for that reason, it is good if you require a heck of a lot of energy. For example, when you're hiking. However, most people aren't actually doing that and they don't like energy, so having trail mixes which have a lot of carbs, a lot of fat at the same time is a terrible combination. Excellent snack if you're going out and working out and you're expending a tremendous amount of energy, but not so much if you are simply at home or working. Alright, another one, organic processed foods. This is amazing. So something that is organic and then it is actually placed into a tin, it does not matter. It's no longer filled with the nutrients that it had. When you look at the ingredient label, there are many of these so-called meal replacements, bars, crackers, snacks, and they're basically no different from any other processed food. Doesn't mean just because you made from organic ingredients. For example, you have organic coconut sugar instead of regular sugar, but it's still sugar, okay? Your body is not going to tell the difference. You want whole foods, single ingredient foods that you yourself mix together, and you want to avoid the organic so-called processed foods. Diet soft drinks, my pet peeve. Just because people drink diet, they think it's better. You might as well drink your brain to death, and you might as well just go and eat acid or snort cocaine. Do something that's going to destroy your brain directly, because that's what soda drinks do over a period of time. The artificial sweetener does not help you lose weight. It's supposed to reduce sugar and calories in the diet, but it just not help you lose weight. You just replace sugary soda with diet soda, and the studies have shown that you don't lose weight. The artificial sweeteners stimulate the brain. They are excitotoxins. They also stimulate the appetite, so they make you eat other foods. A lot of people can lose weight drinking diet soda, but that's because they're changing a whole bunch of stuff as well, not just the diet soda. So, an absolute no-no. Closely linked to diet soda are fruit juices. Fruit juices are, you think that they're healthy. Again, it is processed food. Once you process something, it takes it out of context. So if you have fruit juice, essentially that juice goes through a whole bunch of different things. Unless it is specifically cold pressed, not heated, kept well, vacuum sealed, you are going to lose a whole bunch of nutrients doing that. Plus, even if you did do that, Regularly prepared or well-prepared fruit juices lose their enzyme activity within 72 hours. So all you're doing is getting a whole bunch of water, a whole bunch of sugar, maybe some chemicals, and that's it. And that's the problem with fruit juice. It just spikes your blood sugar, right? And it has zero fiber as well. So if you have a cup of orange juice, that's almost twice as much sugar as 2 whole oranges, right? The sugar content is very, very similar to soft drinks. So if you're going to do something, have the fruit. If you're going to have the fruit juice, have it blended with the fiber. Now, salad dressings, vegetables are healthy, but salad dressings are not necessarily. The problem with commercial dressings is that they are made from nasty things. Soybean oil, high fructose corn syrup. You're much better on making your own dressing using extra virgin olive oil, vinegar, some spices. Much, much better. Low fat things. Low fat yogurt, low fat anything tends to mean high sugar. And if you hear high sugar, you know it is basically high fat. So next time you read low fat, whatever, think to yourself, high weight gain. Next thing that is marketed as being healthy is whole wheat bread. Whole wheat may be true, but if you've been listening to my podcast, you know wheat is a no-no. Basically, it contains a whole bunch of things. Gluten makes digestion impossible, rips open your gut, makes it leaky. You can't absorb nutrients. You also then leak all of the toxins into your system. Contains an addictive component that gets metabolized into morphine, contains another component that actually raises your blood sugar more than refined sugar. So just stay away from bread, whole wheat bread, grain bread, full grain bread, 5 grain bread, whatever it is, just stay away. Last thing, breakfast cereals. I don't have anything against breakfast cereals. There's a lot of gluten-free breakfast cereals that are great. But again, if you eat too much, then you've loaded yourself with too much sugar. It's important to look at the serving sizes because generally it's only like 20 and 30 grams that make a serving. And that is what you want to stick to. I personally know myself, if I was having any of the cereals, the granolas or the actual gluten-free mueslis, for example, the amount that I eat far exceeds the serving proportion. So understand how it is that you function, understand what it is that you're taking in, and seriously, just read the label. A lot of these breakfast cereals that claim low fat, whole grain, they're just loaded with sugar. And if you're hungry in the morning, choose something that is, again, unprocessed. You can have eggs and vegetables. If you absolutely must eat cereal for breakfast, find one that does not have all of the nasties. Okay, fantastic. What are some of your favorite health foods? Put them on Dr. Bing. I'd love to find out about them, and then we can dissect to see whether or not those health foods are actually healthy. All right, have a great day, and I'll catch up with you soon.